really like put themselves in the other person's shoes, which is what people report psychedelics as being able to do. And the idea is seeing, but we, you know, as I look around, we're people who have had these experiences ourselves, have seen other people get healed, know that there's value. And the reason this is a particularly good time is that they just agreed to do, to reschedule marijuana is what they're doing. They want to move that from Schedule 1, which means no medical benefit and highly addictive is what those mean. And obviously psychedelics are non-addictive and have a lot of medical benefits. So we have to kind of take our rights back and be very forceful that as they reschedule the marijuana, that we want psilocybin and these other things available to people post-pandemic, where people really need it, mental health, empathy crisis, and we have these things at work that are really safe. So we just have to, as this jacket, this is our nonprofit called the Mind Army, and the Mind Army is fighting for the right to pursue happiness, and we believe it's your inalienable right to go inside your own mind. You know, that you can't tell somebody, especially let's say here in America, where you're supposed to be free to explore, and we explored the West and we explored outer space, but like somehow you're not allowed to explore inside your mind. The Mind Army is just basically calling bullshit on that. And we're saying that most doctors don't know even about nutrition, which could probably solve 80% of the problems they're facing. So why would we think they know about psychedelics? They don't, and they're getting kind of in the way. But we have people like Rick Doblin, we have Johns Hopkins, University of California, San Francisco, these established institutions doing the research now. So as marijuana gets rescheduled and whatever's happening in society, that mushrooms, psilocybin are right behind it if we all push right now. And then I would say, you know, make a couple of investments here in the beginning in some of those companies that if just California goes legal, which will be at some point soon, that is the 5th largest economy in the whole world. If it were a country, it would be the 5th largest economy. So all we need is California, basically. And then, of course, you're going to get Nevada and Oregon, Colorado, probably, you know, Washington State. Some of these people are going to come online right after California, but, you know, it's a great time to be putting a little bit behind these things, and then just forget about it. Don't look at it. Don't check the ticker, all that stuff. It's kind of like the biotech companies in the 1990s. You just had to put your bets in and wait, be patient. And some took 3 years, some took 5 years, 10 years, but those people that put a little bit of money in, they created, you know, generational wealth for their family. So that is almost the end. I want to tell you guys, the ketamine, I started to do group ketamine sessions where I was having people come and we'd have the doctor there and we'd do a group. I did a Harvard Medical School doctor and Yale Medical School doctor group, overnight weekend, ketamine. And it was transformative because these people are on the front lines. They could actually really change other colleagues' minds and things. And most of them had never done psychedelics before, and they had this transformative experience in one night and went home as really powerful advocates now. And so I started, you know, as I was doing that, the Matthew Perry situation happened where the actor Matthew Perry passed away, and the circumstances were that he was in his hot tub and he was unsupervised and he was not doing anything medical. It was just like an unsupervised situation. And anytime you put yourself in that kind of risk, something's probably going to happen. So what we want people to do is not do that, not try to be your own doctor, but rather let us send a ketamine doctor over to you, you know, Keta VIP, and we send this doctor over, nurse, they give you the ketamine, they give you the protocol, you're talking to a therapist after, you're integrating in a way that you're going to get the most out of that experience. And unfortunately, it's like a VIP experience at this point. Insurance doesn't cover it, and you know, it's expensive to get a medical professional to go to somebody's house. But rather than having somebody try to do it themselves or not do it and then, you know, kill themselves or take antidepressants, alcohol, and not get what they're looking for. You know, it'd be better for people that do have the resources to call a Keta VIP type company, have them come to your house. It's the best setting because the only bummer about ketamine is you have to have somebody drive you there and drive you back, and then you have to have somebody, you know, you have to go to a clinic, and you know, people these days, they're breathing on you and whatnot. It's not ideal setting in a doctor's office type thing. So if you can do it at your own house, like Keta VIP is talking about, I think it's the ultimate way to do it, because you basically just at the end go, you know, the nurse leaves and you go to sleep, and you have that neural growth, and then you talk to somebody who's a ketamine assisted psychotherapist who's trained on that to just help you, not to talk about what happened with your mother 30 years ago, but instead to be like, okay, I've done ketamine, you're in this present moment, you're going forward, what, you know, how do you get the most out of this? How do you integrate this into your experience? So I think it's like, these are the types of services and things that we really need, is just to bring this into people's homes, as opposed to making it so clinical with doctors and people who are just, even maybe the look that somebody gives you at one of the clinics or something, or going in, whatever, it's like you're placebo you to not have as good experience. So that's the gist of what I think the psychedelic experience is, or the opportunity is, and appreciate you guys coming. I'm gonna run next door now, so thank you.